Some children don't lose their childhood suddenly. They outgrow it quietly. Nobody announces it. They just realize one day that someone has to be responsible, and it might as well be them. 6 psychological patterns explain what happens next, each backed by real research.
Number 1. Early responsibility. Family therapist Ivan Boszormenyi-Nagy coined the term parentification, describing what happens when a child is expected to manage emotions, their own or someone else's, before they're developmentally ready. The brain adapts by learning to stay calm and solve problems. Boszormenyi-Nagy's work found the cost is consistent. The child's own needs move to the back of the line, and often stay there.
Number 2. Survival independence. John Bowlby's later research described a pattern he called compulsive self-reliance. Children who stop expecting comfort because support was never consistent enough to rely on. Capable and composed on the outside, Bowlby's research suggests what's underneath is a much simpler adaptation. Trust in support was never proven safe to build.
Number 3. Split maturity. Psychoanalyst Donald Winnicott's concept of the true self and false self from 1960 described children who develop a competent, compliant outer self to manage others' needs, while an unmet, unattended inner self stays hidden underneath. Wise and responsible on the surface, Winnicott's framework explains the confusion and guilt underneath. The true self never got the time it needed to develop safely.
Number 4. Uneasy rest. Neuroscientist Bruce McEwen's research on allostatic load found that chronic childhood stress leaves a lasting physiological cost, a nervous system that stays activated even once the original threat is gone. Calm doesn't register as safe when calm used to precede something going wrong. McEwen's research suggests the unease isn't overthinking. It's a body still running old math.
Number 5. Guilt for needing attachment. Psychologist Gregory Jurkovic's research on parentification found a specific belief often forms in these children, that being cared for means someone else carries the weight instead. Minimizing needs, apologizing for wanting support. Jurkovic's work frames this as a learned equation, not ingratitude. Receiving care feels foreign because it was rarely modeled as safe to receive. Number 6. Guarded empathy. Psychologist Kim Bartholomew's research on attachment identified a fearful-avoidant style. High emotional attunement to others paired with self-protective distance, out of fear that caring openly costs too much. Reading people quickly isn't coldness. Bartholomew's research suggests it's empathy that learned early exactly how much unprotected caring can cost. None of this makes someone broken. Across 6 different bodies of research, it's a nervous system and an identity that adapted early to real pressure, responsibility before safety, strength before softness. If this sounded like your own story, that adaptation likely served a real purpose once. It doesn't have to be the only setting available to you now, and a therapist who understands parentification can help build the rest. Healing was never about becoming weak. It's finally being allowed to rest. Subscribe for more real psychology behind how we become who we are.